Hello everyone, welcome to another video for Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. This is episode 21, The War Economy, and this is a S-rank Foxhound Emblem, no traces walkthrough. I actually really enjoy this mission, mainly because of this strategy that I'm about to show you. This is an incredibly cool mission that where with this strategy, for me personally, makes it fun because you can do this no traces and it's a pure sneaking mission. There's a few others that, I can sneak around and whatnot, but then they're kind of, screwed up by certain things, like the last mission with the man on fire. But with this one, you infiltrate the base right where I just did. You call in your horse again. And what you want to do is plant the horse on the road here, exactly where I'm going to plant him. Because that will make it to where when these soldiers show up in the vehicle, you can actually extract quick and easy. And we will do this no traces here. But at this point, it becomes a little bit of a waiting game. I'm going to want to make my way down a little bit so I can try to set myself up to get in behind this truck when it shows up. Now I'm going to scan the area here and make sure I'm positioned in a way that where I can, when they do show up, I can, get to them easily without getting spotted. I'm going to use my Phantom Cigar to speed up some time here, because this is probably the negative. The one negative for this mission is that it's kind of a waiting game at this point, to where you're going to want to wait on these two targets that you have to extract here. And sometimes it's like they're not even going to show up, but they will. It just takes some time here. So it's time to play the waiting game. Just keep an eye out, keep looking around for the two targets. They're probably inside at this point, having a conversation, but they will make their way down to the vehicle inside that one building. But it gives me an opportunity to talk real quick about so far about this game. Again, personally, I'm loving the game. I have had a lot of fun with it. It's got a few missions that are kind of ridiculous, especially when they force you out of no traces. Personally, I like to sneak around and be a shadow in a lot of these missions, but I think I've pretty much done that in a lot of them, so I can't complain. There's been quite a few longer missions where they double up these weird objectives that you have to do, and then to get to the actual main part of the mission, like a lot of these longer missions, which, I personally don't like, but I don't complain. I'm enjoying the game. I know there's been a lot of people say it's repetitive. I can see that. But for me, is the repetition fun? And for me, the repetition is fun. And I really think that, every game is repetitive. So it just depends on, is the content fun to play repetitively? And I believe this does. Because it really gives you the object. You don't have to sneak around like I'm doing to get the S rank. Of course, it helps. I think, it helps to get the S rank this way, and this is like the quickest way possible. Time is an objective as well, to do these as quick as possible. But a lot of these missions, you can actually just run around Rambo style and kill all these guys and still get the S rank. It just depends on the mission. But I prefer this way to sneak around. I think it's a lot more fun. But, some people will be, they'll get tired They won't be amused as easily maybe as I am. So I have patience, and I think a lot of the youth of today is lacking patience. I really do. But you know, that's a political thing. But yeah, these guys are actually getting in the vehicle now. So they're going to make their way down to this area. By the way, the camo that I'm wearing is actually the Ocelot camo. I'm not exactly sure how you actually obtain the Ocelot camo. I'm not sure if that's a DLC thing or what, but I had it in my inventory, so I decided to wear it because it is at nighttime. So, but these guys will make their way down here, and they will be stopped by the horse. So what you want to do is make your way to the side of this truck. You can probably do it from the back, but I always ended up jumping inside the truck, and it screwed it up. So I went to the side, like the wheel. Then you can Fulton these two dudes, and it makes it a lot easier. Because there was many times where I did this run, I went from the back, and instead of Fultoning the truck, I actually jumped inside the truck, and it just screwed everything up. So now that you've Fultoned it, the vehicle, you're going to want to make your way out stealthily. And you can crawl out of there. But coming up, I'm actually going to do another cool move in this game. And I'm going to get myself in position, and I'm going to roll. I'm going to be dizzy doing this, but I'm actually going to roll a lot of this way. It actually is a little quicker to do. Is to roll like this. It's a little quicker, and I'm going to do that. When you turn your to the side like that, it kind of screws it up to where he doesn't want to roll as fast. But I'm going to roll here. There's actually a camera up there. That might be a gun camera too, so keep that in mind. Don't get too close. Because I've been stealthing around in a lot of these areas, they're going to start to put gun cameras and mines and stuff down, so keep an eye out. We're going to roll all the way down here to the end. Keep in mind there are other enemies in this area too. They're going to be walking around, and I believe there is a camera too. But as long as you stay over here on the right side of this wall here, I was never spotted. So I'm going to roll. I'm actually kind of out of position there. I'm going to get back into position. There's actually a camera up there. You can see it up on the left. It doesn't even spot me. We're going to continue to roll all the way down. So far, so good. Nobody's spotting us. We're still no traces here. I'm actually going to get up and leap a few times here. Doing this leaping, they can hear this, but if they're not close by, you're okay. And it speeds it up a little bit. I'm going to unlock this door, and I'm going to make my way out. I'm going to run, call the horse, and the horse will hopefully run up beside us here. We're going to leap on the horse. That's a cool move right there. One fell swoop, and we're going to get out. And we're going to run out of the hot zone. But that will do it for me for this video, guys. This is going to be a No Traces S rank here. If you guys could give a like, I would appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, Bob.